Hey, you guys. Sorry about that. I'm back. Just gonna go ahead and wrap this up. So you guys got about 10 or 15 minutes. Wait till you guys jump on. It's Deal Friday, number 19. Continue. I apologize for getting off here, but I promise you guys. So I'm trying to go ahead and get back on and trying to wrap this up. We got 1 thumbs. I see 3 thumbs. Jin, what up? Again, happy Friday. There was some question on the last live here, and I'm trying to answer them. We got 12 people on. You guys, I apologize for leaving, but I promise that I'll get on. So I'm getting back on here. I don't know why the live feed went away. So your questions, I didn't get it on the last one. So please drop it in the comment right now. Sonia, happy Friday. Can you just call me Ray Ray? Absolutely, Ray Ray. Happy Friday, Carlos. Happy Friday. Maybe I'll set this down a little bit. Jack stands still no lunch. I'm not sure what that means. Big D, happy Friday. Sonia, Ray Ray. James, Stanley. James, happy Friday. I look forward to getting to get on the phone with you, James, and getting you set up for this role play and getting your first deal done. And if my script's gonna help you crush and get the first deal, James, I really want to get you onto the channel. Remember that. If you can do that for me, that'll be awesome. But thank you so much, James, for investing in me, and that's why I'm willing to invest back in you. So anyways, you guys, any question about the deal? Any question about the deal? Good morning. Get on your website, look for a place to sign up. I want to sign up. So Joe, there's no sign up, straight buy it. So let me show you here. It's just straight buying it. There's no sign up. There's no nothing. Because I told my developer guy, my whole thing is I just want it simple. I want it simple. I don't want any advertising. I just want to go there. Here's the package deal. Buy it. It's a no refund, no exchange. So you guys, please, if you guys not ready and are not committed, then don't buy it. Don't waste your money. I don't want you to waste your money. I don't want you to waste your time. And, so if you're not committed, but if you are, I promise you, well, obviously I can't promise your success, but I promise you, you master and you know these kind of questions to talk to the seller. I promise you, it's a piece of cake. It's a piece of cake getting deal under contract. And the more you do it, the better you get. The better you get, you'll be like I'll be driving. I'll put the seller on the phone. I'll talk to them, and I lock you up on the contract. We're over in Mexico. We're over in Mexico. My phone don't work. I get on. I talk to them. I get them on the phone. Getting their number through my Skype. I talk to them. Lock it up on the contract. No problem. They'll sign it online. They have questions where they're worried about. Oh yeah, well I don't know your company. I don't know you. Worry about signing online. I got all those covered for you. So the website is, well, I don't want to say the website because I don't want people to watch this video, and because I'm going to take the first 20 of you guys, and that's where I spent 30 minutes with you role playing, all right? I want to set you guys up for success here because I promised you the crucial things that I didn't get is being able to talk to seller. I market, I take massive actions, I did everything I can, but I weren't able to lock you up in a contract. I was letting them slip because when seller talks to me on the phone, because I was so new at it, but I want you guys to understand this. Don't let the new stop you from cold calling and talk to seller. That's how you're gonna get better, all right? And if you guys can't afford the script, it's okay. Talk to seller, keep on talking to seller, and the more you talk, the better you get, all right? The better you get. But basically what it is I didn't get the deal within that 6 months because I scare seller off. They get on the phone with me. Once you make them nervous, and once you make them nervous and you don't know what to say, and they lost that kind of trust and they feel uncomfortable, done. They're not going to do deal with you. They're going to call the next person. All right? So let me move this back a little bit. But let me see if I can go. I don't know how I would. Is this where you? Nope. I'm going to try to see here. Joe, would you put in the comment the website where people can go and purchase it, because I don't know how to do it here. But the first 20, I'll take the first 20 of you guys and I'll do that, because the reason why is if you guys are willing to invest in me, I'm willing to put it back in you, but I don't believe I can take more than 20. It just takes too much of my time. That's 30 minutes. That's a lot. So if you believe in me, if you invest in me, I'll invest back in you. Let me give you guys some shout out here. You got it. When I get my first deal, we can do a video. And also when I reach 100K, it's going to happen. Heck yeah, man. Love it. Love the goal. And the thing is that you guys got to understand this. When you merge into a new business, you get all the excitement, you get all the hype. And when we go through, it's like you get all the excitement because you felt like this might be it for you. And you go kind of through, I'm sorry here. And then once the excitement is gone, because you start doing things and things are not happening, and then the excitement gone, and then you look. Oh man, the connection. I'm sorry about the connection, you guys. And always go back and don't look at where you are, because if you look at where you are, maybe you're struggling, maybe you're living paycheck to paycheck and it holds you down. Look at where you will be and let that excite you. Start imagining, oh man, when I got my first deal, how nice that's gonna feel. When I get my first deal, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna buy. And always, you guys, I believe this is reward yourself. Set a goal when you first do your first deal, or maybe when you hit X amount. Find something that excites you and then reward yourself. And that's going to push you to do more of it, all right? That's going to push you to do more and more and more. So reward yourself. Figure something out that you want to buy or you want to do, or maybe you want to take your family or whatever it is. Make that and keep that excitement. You got to keep that excitement within you, so that way when you come across a hurdle, when you come across setback, when you start doing things and things are not happening, you got to keep that excitement. Why did I do this? Oh man, yeah, so I can quit my job. Once I get it, I quit my job, I'm going to be free, etc. So keep that excitement going. Don't lose that excitement, all right? And that's what people do is they start going at a new venture, a new business, and they get all excited, and then they start doing, and they feel like, oh, well, I did everything, but nothing happening, and then they lose the excitement, and then they look for something else, all right? So Nikki, I'm going to give you guys some shout out here. Enough of talking. Gabriel, happy Friday, man. Nikki, happy Friday. John N, happy Friday. I have aggressive buyer and a private investor who both wants to move, but I'm not sure exactly how to put the deal together and don't want to lose them. John, I'm not sure what you're saying, but if you have deal under contract, then market to your buyer. So do you have the deal? Do you have a deal under contract? Yay or nay? If you don't have a deal, you can talk all about it. But if you don't have that contract, then you have no deal. All right. So let me give you guys some shout out here. Nikki, is this deal okay? Khang, is this a deal? Seller wants to sell their mobile home for 50. 2-bedroom, 2-bath, no repair, just wall need painting. ARV 70. Right off the bat, Nikki, that's not a deal. And I'll tell you why. Because if you take 70,000 ARV and you minus the formula that we use, go ahead and minus 30% or times 70%. It's the exact same thing. All right. If you minus 30%, that puts you down to 49. Okay. Well, where's your assignment fee going to be? All right. So if you lock it up for 50, right? And it doesn't need, you said there's no repair needed. And the ARV, I mean, I'm already down at 49. So where's your assignment fee gonna be in? If you're gonna try to make 5,000, that means you gotta lock the property up on the contract at 44. But when I start negotiating with the seller, start lower, start at 40, and then try to, and then obviously you're gonna come back and forth, and you're gonna try to come up to that 44. But if you're willing to make less, then you can go higher in price. Nikki, does that make sense? Oh, okay. Also, too, is Jin. That's good that you're pointing out. Figure out what is it renting for. Maybe whoever's gonna buy it is not looking to flip it, but maybe they're looking to keep it as a rental and maybe locking up at 50, and then wholesale for 55 because the rent because maybe the spread of the rent will work in that area. So you got to figure out what the rent is and what people would buy for as a cap rate in that area, or what they would buy for as a rental. Nikki, drop me a comment. Let me know if that makes sense or not. I want to make sure that that makes sense for you. Just about 5 more minutes or so, you guys, and I'm going to get off. I'm going to get off here. And one thing I want to share with you guys, typically when after I negotiate and talk to the seller, you guys won't believe it. If you're here with me, you won't believe it. All I do is I just text with seller. If they have email, I'll just email with them. Right when I make the offer, it's really rare that I get back on the phone with them and talk to them again, because I'm going to set up appointment. I'm going to set up showing either through text message or email, and never had a problem. There was a couple seller, believe it or not, there's a couple seller, all I did was through text message. I got the property locked up on the text message. I sell the property and I just text everything to my buyer, and never saw the buyer, the seller of the property. Everything I did with that couple of deals were through text message. They text me, say, Khang, I got one of your postcard here. What's going on? Are you guys, and then we just went back and forth through text message. Because once you know how to talk to the seller and etc., and you know what kind of question to ask and how to handle it, it works amazing. 9 to 5 REI, real estate investor. 9 to 5. Happy Friday. Just got my first house under contract. Boom. Congrats, man. That's awesome. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why I say man. Congrats. It could be a chick on the other side. Congrats. That's awesome. Once you sell it, 9 to 5, once you sell that deal, made your money, drop me a comment and make sure that I can get you onto the show. All right, you guys, for those of you who recently closed your first wholesale deal, please drop me a comment and let me know, so I can, there we go, much better. So I can get you onto the show to share your stories, how you got into real estate, how you did your first wholesale deal. And the purpose of that is to inspire and motivate those that haven't got their first deal done. All right, you guys. And I really, really, really enjoy doing that show. And the reason why is because, it's nice to hear, from these powerhouse, from these players that are, doing massive, that are producing over 100,000, couple 100,000 a month, wholesaling. But it's nice when you first started to hear and can be relate to someone that just recently and then that they got their first deal done, and it gives you the gasoline. It gives you that faith and that belief to say, hey, you know what, they can do it, so can I. And having that faith and belief, you guys, is going to push you through whatever it is. Totally am. Oh, Jasmine Smoke. Okay, that's your name, Jasmine. You guys got some really cool name on here. What do you mean unless I can get it under what do you mean unless I can get it under rent? Nikki, I'm not sure. Maybe you're talking to somebody else. Dwayne, good or bad deal? Okay, let's see. Tomorrow, you guys, tomorrow's Saturday, and I'm going to do it for you guys where I'll take a Saturday, probably spend at least half an hour or so, between half an hour to an hour, take your deal and analyze it with you live. Evaluate your deal live. See if it's a good deal, a bad deal, figure out what the ARV is, what I would offer the seller, etc. So this should be for tomorrow, but let's go ahead and do it. Dwayne, Khang, happy Friday. I'm having a hard time finding a buyer for this first deal under contract. ARV is 90, selling at 46. Okay, well, Dwayne, you got to figure out what is the issue. So 90, I mean, by looking at it, it seems like it's a deal. Is the what is the rehab? So you're selling, so basically you're assigning it for 46,000. So the buyer's going to buy it at 46, but what is the rehab? What is the repair cost on it? 10K for repair. So 90 minus, I'm going to use the formula, minus 30%, which puts you at 63, which minus the 10. So you have 53. So that should be a spread. Now, unless the rehab cost is wrong, or unless you haven't marketed enough to find the buyer for it, or maybe in that area, your ARV could be wrong, etc. How long have you been trying to sell this property? Dwayne, how long have you been trying to sell it? Author, happy Friday. Windsor. Okay, I'm just gonna pronounce your first name. Taking actions. Yes, you guys. My mentor, when I first connected with him, and he said, "Khang, action plus action equal massive action." You want the result. You know, it's like how quick do you want to see result? The quicker you take, you know, the quicker you want to see the result, the more action you got to take. And yesterday I got a comment from one of the subscribers and said, "Hey, Khang, you know, I'm working a 9 to 5. And man, I just don't have the time. You know, I really want to go on board and put in full time in this business, but I just don't have the time." Dude, come on, man. If you're willing to put out 8 hours to work for someone else's business, why can you put out, you know, 3, 4, 5 hours to work in your own business? And if you can't do that, then maybe what you say you want, I don't know why I say dude, it could be a chick. But what you say you want, you just don't want it bad enough. If you want it bad enough, you will find time to do whatever necessary and required from you to accomplish it. You guys, there's people working 2 jobs and still be able to find time to wholesale, to get their first deal done, and then eventually build up the cash, all right? So they can quit their job. So if you say you're working a 9 to 5 and you can't find time, man, dude. Sonia Ray. Okay, Dwayne, so you said just need a paint and some new appliances. You have been marketing for about a week. Okay, so Dwayne, I don't know what other sites or how many cash buyer you have on your list, but I don't know if you look into Bigger Pockets. Go ahead and put that on Bigger Pockets. Put it on the Wholesaling Houses full-time website. There's another one that's called, and this is a Facebook group. It's Investor, all right? Real estate investor or something like that, but it has over 70,000 people all across the state that you can put this deal on and see if you can find any buyer for it. All right, Bigger Pockets, Wholesaling Houses full time, and another one is Real Estate Investor something. But you should be able to find it. It's on the Wholesaling and the Investor is a Facebook group, and Bigger Pockets, just Google. It's biggerpockets.com. Josh, happy Friday. Danny Ross, happy Friday. Ant216, happy Friday. Danny, are you guys still assigning these contracts, or are you double closing now because it seems people don't assign? We still do assign. We assign a majority of our deals. The only time that we don't assign it and do a double close is because the assignment fee is large. I'm working at 9 to 5 and accounting and doing this when I get home and on weekends. Dwayne, there it is, man. That's right. If you want to make it happen, if what you say you want is important to you, to accomplish it, you will do whatever it takes necessary of you to make it happen. You guys, in life, there's only 2 things, either result or excuse. You can only have one. I think I heard that from, I'm not sure if it's Gary Vee or somebody like that, but dang, it's like, whoa, you can only have 2, results or excuse, but you cannot have both, either results or excuse, okay? Any recommendation on title company in Seattle, Khang? Joe Dirt, absolutely, man. Chicago Title. What CRM are you using? Podio. Anyways, you guys, I'm going to get off. Thank you. Every single one of you guys are able to join me live every Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard, where I take one of our deals that we either did in the past or recently closed on, break it down, and share with you guys how much we make on it, how long it took, how we found the buyers, how we found the seller, etc. Thank you so much, you guys. Have a great Friday, and I wish you guys the best. I'll see you guys tomorrow or Sunday. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye, you guys.